Somebody come keep me busy, man. Talk to me while I'm in this thing. Somebody come keep me busy. Talk to me for a little bit. Thank you for hitting that like button. Whoever hit that like button, how y'all doing? If anybody comes in here, drop a comment. Somebody keep me busy for a little bit. Mama Bowman living life, y'all. What you doing awake so late, mama? I'm waiting around, mom. Waiting around. Waiting around. Need to stay busy for a little bit. I was playing the game. I done lost. Emo 504. I know. About another hour. About another hour. That's why I'm trying to stay busy. I'm in the economy parking right now. Probably like 10 minutes away. I'm just sitting back chilling. Relaxing. Trying to buy some time. I'm here. I'm in a parking garage. Like 10 minutes away. I'm in an economy parking garage. So I'm just waiting. I'm in an economy parking garage. Probably about 10 minutes away. That's what the GPS says. So I'm just sitting here relaxing. This garage is empty. I didn't see a person walking around yet. Mama Bowman living life, y'all. You put them super chats on. Was you able to do that earlier? Are you still waiting? Not yet. Well, it's coming soon. It's coming real soon. Coffee break. We all need a coffee break. The only reason with me and them coffee, I like to put a lot of sugar and a lot of cream. A lot of sugar and a lot of cream. It might update, anytime. It might be available. You know, for a lot of people, it ends up being quick now compared to what it used to be. Not that Splendor, that yellow packet. Sometimes I used to use stevia, and then I used to use sweet and low. I ain't really like Splendor like that. I always felt like Splendor had that aftertaste. You know, I used to use Splendor, but then I started like leaving a taste in my mouth. I stopped drinking coffee though. It always made me go to the bathroom. Start clearing me out, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I used to use all of them. The pink, the yellow, the blue, the regular sugar. My problem is that when it comes to the cream, I put so much cream in that thing. I already been live for 7 minutes. So I guess going live was a good idea. I like a pimple on my face coming in. I feel like that. Or something bit me. A pimple or something bit me right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. I can't really see it on the camera. Not that Mama Bowman living life, y'all. Less than an hour. Anthony, my time. You awake this late? How you doing, Mr. My Time? I ain't really been on YouTube too much, My Time. But I ain't never forget about that My Time. Chinese food, My Time, you know? Because I love my Chinese food. I always remember my time from that Chinese food. I'm just chilling, waiting around for right now. I'm waiting around, just chilling. Had to get on live or something to keep me busy for a little bit. So maybe somebody will come in and talk to me. Keep me busy for a little bit. What's up, Tracy? How you doing, Tracy? A lot of y'all up this late, huh? Shauna's up late. Mama Bowman's up late. My time's up late. I guess I'm up late too. My son starts school in the morning. Everybody's up late. I'm off of work. I ain't going to sleep anytime soon. Not right now. I just came on live to keep me busy. I really wasn't gonna get on live. I was playing a game on my phone, but I guess I done lost too many times. I said, let me find something else to keep me busy. So let me go on YouTube. Maybe somebody will come keep me busy for 40 minutes. 45 minutes. So maybe somebody will come in here and talk to me. Y'all been doing phenomenal things. I already know it. We got Miss Medicinals in here. We got Miss Champion in here. We got Mr. Chinese, My Time himself up in the building. Mama Bowman living life coffee break herself. Got everybody up in here. That's not everybody, but a whole lot of people. Always showing love. I just came to like talk to some people for like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Just to keep busy. Lay my head back for a little bit. So how's everybody been doing? Man, 2025 is about to be over soon. Can y'all believe it? We got about 4 more months left. Less than that. Well, we got September, October, November, December. About 4 months left. Maybe, man, it's already August. I seen a video pop up. My own video was recommended. It was saying, make a YouTube video before 2020. I mean, make a YouTube channel before 2025 or before 2024 ends or something. And I said, man, we're about to be in 2026. I said, man, time is flying. Son starts school tomorrow. Talk about time. Time ain't stopping for nothing. Time just keeps on flying. Well, you started off in July. Over a year. What was you doing before you was a vegan? Was you like mainly like juicing, or was you like what kind of like diet routines you was on and stuff like that, or was you watching sugars and carbs, or before you became a vegan? Alright, I'm already 12 minutes into the live. And I appreciate y'all for coming in here, spending a little time with me. I'm just trying to stay busy for a few more minutes. Just wanted to see if anybody was going to come in, keep me busy, if anybody was going to come in. And, I wanted to see how, let's see how people's been doing. I would say I've been really off of because I don't really eat no sugary stuff unless I'm on vacation or something like that. I don't really be craving sweets, and that's a good thing. I don't really eat no kind of sweets. I don't eat no candy balls. Now I will eat some cookies if I'm on vacation or something with some ice cream, but I don't really be craving no sweets, which is a good thing. I don't eat no sugar. That's one thing I could say, because I used to love honey buns and all that other stuff, cakes and pies. Y'all know pecan pie was my weakness. I don't even crave pecan pies like that, but I will have them around Thanksgiving. I can tell you that. Ooh, banana pudding too. I could go for some banana pudding. But that's gonna have to wait. I might have some banana pudding next week. Not too much, but I might have some next week. Alright, seafood, like shrimp. I wonder if y'all got crawfish up there. I don't know if y'all got crawfish up there. Shrimp. What kind of fish you used to eat? Was it like tilapia? Was it cod? No, it's one of everybody eats different kind of food, fish when it comes to fish. Some people don't eat no kind of fish. Yeah, you can't. I mean, it's always gonna be there. That's why I'm kind of glad I don't eat sweets anyways. I don't really like to eat no sweets. Tilapia be like farm raised fish, really. Tilapia be that farm raised fish. I used to eat that other fish. What was it called? It started with an M. Mai fish? What was it? I can't remember. I eat fish, but I barely eat fish. Not Mama Bowman living life, y'all. Not eating that fish. Salmon's always the best, though. Yeah, some salmon. You could grill some salmon up. I used to even just throw it on the grill. I used to bake it with some lemon on top. I used to bake some salmon with some lemon on top. And then I'll put some asparagus in it. And I'll grill the asparagus with the salmon. That's back when I was like on a health kick, like way back in the day when I used to just eat like fish and asparagus. I looked like there was one point in time when I was younger, but like when I first got diabetes, kind of, I was eating like a lot of salmon with asparagus, and that's all I was really eating. That asparagus will make your piss stink for some reason. I thought it was like getting all the bad stuff out of me or something. But to me, I don't know if that was just an effect for me or what. But that asparagus had my urine like having a strong odor to it. I was like, man, something ain't right. But then I didn't, they didn't have Google. Google wasn't as high tech back in the day. But I know Google was saying, it burns fat and it does make your, urine kind of have like a stronger odor. I don't know what it was, but that's what. Because that's what used to happen to me. At first, I thought something was wrong, Because, too, when your blood sugar's real high, your urine has a strong smell to it. That's how you can know if your diabetes is out of control and stuff. Because you're going to the bathroom every few minutes, and then your urine, it starts to have like a strong smell, And I ain't had that happen to me in a long time, Because there's the one point in time where I had to get on a health kick because I was on insulin shots and stuff a lot. Like every meal I used to have to take an insulin shot. I used to hate that shit. That's when I was real. I was real big. You think like now I was probably like 60 something pounds bigger than what I am now, but I wasn't exercising and because I wasn't really. When I caught diabetes, I wasn't really working, so I wasn't getting no 15 to 30,000 steps a day. And that's one thing I can say about my job. Like at least it gives me some good, exercise, or at least some steps in. I mean, it might not be the best job. I'm not gonna say it's a bad job, but it might not be the best job, but it will give you that exercise. I can tell you this, different camera angles. I put my camera like that thing make my head look big. Make me look bigger than what I am when my face is like this. Why I'm doing all that. Celtic salt. Now, I know this big dude, he's been telling me to sprinkle just a little bit. Like he's been losing a lot of weight. He ain't changed up his diet or nothing. He just said he's been sprinkling a little bit of Himalayan pink salt. And I don't know if that really helps burn fat or what. But he's been sprinkling a little pink salt. And he's been burning fat and losing weight. Like a lot of weight. Like I ain't really too big. Like, I might be like 204, something like that. I only gained like 4 or 5 pounds. But like I kind of noticed like 4 or 5 pounds make a difference. But I'm kind of already losing it back because I was bigger than that. Cause like when I was on vacation, I did have two. I started my vacation kind of early. When I started 2 weeks, I had like a 2-week vacation. I probably was eating a whole lot. I was going crazy for about 2 weeks, about 14 days. But I done lost 10 pounds back, like not 10 pounds, 10 pounds, because it ain't hard to lose weight. It ain't really hard to lose weight. You just gotta stick to whatever makes you a difference. Stick to whatever or whatever you used to. As long as you got a mindset, you can lose the weight right back. Some people ain't got that mindset where they go on a vacation, they go all crazy, and then they just start keep on eating and eating and eating and eating and eating once they get back from vacation. Like you can't have that kind of mindset. You can't have that kind of mindset. Like, you just gonna gain whatever you lost. You gonna gain that shit right back. You gonna gain all that back. I did go up a good bit in weight, but now I done lost it. Like in about 2 weeks, I done lost probably about, I'll say maybe 8 pounds. It was probably about, depending on, probably about 8 pounds. So it's not that bad. Like, and that's 2 weeks, just, and that ain't even me getting on the treadmill. I ain't been getting on the treadmill because I was trying to get back into the working out. Well, I have been doing push-ups. I haven't been getting on the treadmill, but I've been doing like push-ups. And I've been doing a lot of steps at work and getting back in the working routine because my first day back from me being off so long, I had pulled like a muscle in my leg or something. And I was hurting for like the first 2 days back at work. But I ain't been off of work that long since I was in a car accident. I was too relaxed. But it ain't hard to lose weight. It's all about if you got the mindset to lose weight or not. Like if you want to lose weight. I'm glad I just don't be craving sweets, because if I was craving sweets like I was a couple years ago, I would have put on a lot of weight. I would have been back to where I'm at instantly. I'm glad I don't crave a lot of sweets, a lot of sugar, a lot of candy. My weakness used to be like Reese cups, some Snickers, a Big Texas honey bun, Big Texas cinnamon roll, pecan pies, praline candy. I used to crave all that. I used to go get a half a gallon of ice cream. I don't be craving sweets. Maybe because I'm older now. I don't know. Hey, some people, I've been seeing, like some people too, they've been going on vacations lately, and they just been coming back and just eating all crazy still, like after vacation. Like even like one of my friends, not friends, but like associates, like that work with me, he went on a vacation, he was losing so much weight, and since he came back from vacation, he just been eating. He probably done put on like 25 pounds. I said, bro, you lost 30 pounds, but you done put it all back on, and you still acting like you on vacation. Yeah, I know. I was just going crazy with it. Because I think it was like 40-something days, 50-something days. Like, because I had skipped, like most people have like a cheat week, like a cheat day and a cheat week. Or like a cheat day in a week or 2 weeks. I think it was like 6 weeks I had skipped out on like, I didn't have, like really my last cheat day was probably in May whenever y'all was here. Like, and then I didn't really have another cheat day. I don't really like, some people have cheat days, like even my bodybuilding friends, like who goes on the stage and all they do is flex, and man, they be having big old cheat day. I'm like, how the fuck they get to eat all that? A whole pizza, 3 cans of Pringles. I said, what the fuck kind of cheat day is that? You eating a whole pizza, 3 cans of Pringles, like 7 pancakes with syrup all on top. I said, what the fuck? I said, yeah, damn, bodybuilding, you get to eat all that on a cheat day? Or maybe that's like right after competition or something. Then he's only like 4.5% body fat. Like his muscles so damn big. I mean, I guess they get like, maybe that's his cheat day a month. I don't know. But I said, God damn. Oh, and 2 burgers. So you ate 7 pancakes with all that fucking syrup on top. You ate 2 big ass burgers, a whole pizza, and 3 cans of Pringles. Not just 1 can of Pringles. Yeah, I think it was after his competitions, because that's what they do. You know, they all get their little spray tan lotion or whatever it is. They color their skin like a dark tan. They get in their little swim trunks and they just go flexing on the stage. I said, ain't no fucking way. I said, he eating all this shit looking like that. Motherfucker, ain't no way. Because I remember one of his competitions was in New Orleans, but they mainly wasn't in New Orleans. And because they'll call him the head turner because he's like a tall white boy, but his muscles and his six-pack and shit like that. Everybody's just turning their head at him when he passes, like this big swole motherfucker, like goddamn. I said, ain't no fucking way his ass eating that shit. That must have been right after competition. It had to be. Because he had his little gold medals on his neck and shit from when he won a couple competitions. And he actually got married. He got married to a bodybuilder too, so they both bodybuilders, It's pretty cool seeing them. Like, he just bought, and then he sold his house. He bought like 8 acres, and it's like a 7-bedroom house. They turned one of the bedrooms into like a real gym, where they just lift weights and do some cool things in there. And then they got his kid lifting weight. His kid's about 5 or 6 years old. His kid's lifting weights, doing push-ups, all at 6 years old, so that's pretty good. And then they ride dirt bikes and stuff like that, but because before he started bodybuilding, he was trying to go to the competitions where they do dirt bikes and all that, motocross, but he always would come like in 3rd place and in 2nd place. He could never get 1st place, so he ended up doing bodybuilding instead, and he got good at that. He got good with that bodybuilding shit. The motocross wasn't working for him, but yeah, they do it every day. They get up, they got their own gym at their house. It kind of looks like a hotel gym. How they be having free gyms. They don't really do like, and the thing is, he don't really, this is his routine. Like kind of like an Ashton Hall routine. He wakes up, he don't walk on the treadmill. He jogs for an hour. Like, not even jog. He runs on the treadmill for an hour. 2 different hours of the day. So he runs an hour in the morning. And then he lifts buku weights. And then he takes another hour sometime in the evening or maybe afternoon. And he runs about an hour. He don't jog. He don't walk. Fuck, I can't even run that long. I'm gonna be feeling my heart and shit like I'm dying. So I mean, that's how he stays consistent though. He don't be fucking. He be running like motherfucking running out. Like, I can't run that long. Not yet. Maybe if I did it consistently for a little while. But I can't fucking run like that. Not for no fucking hour. Maybe like a minute. I'm gonna be feeling my heart, feeling like I had a heart attack. But hey, that's how he stays in shape, Because he said that's how he starts his routine off, he runs, First thing he does when he wakes up is he turns on that treadmill and he runs. Strictly fucking runs. Like, I told him, before, I know he goes on Facebook and Instagram and all that. He should be on YouTube because he could probably be making him some bodybuilding fucking videos or something and encouraging people. He could tell people how he does his little routine. He could be making a killing out of that YouTube shit. know, I notice a lot of people's been like live on Kick and shit like that lately instead of YouTube. Kick and Twitch. You know. But I be, you know, he needs to get his ass on. See, he's more of like a protein. He be nothing but on that protein kick. Cause when I be watching his food videos, he's always smoking some kind of meat in a smoker. So he's smoking meat in a smoker. He's making some kind of meat. You know, he's always grilling salmon, tilapia, steak. It's all meat when it comes to, he be having this big ass smoker. And he be making like a brisket. Wait, he does it for like 20 hours, 24 hours or something. He does like a brisket and it be so juicy. You know, so he's big and bulky though, you know, like, I guess you gotta have all that protein when you're that bulky. Bulky like a motherfucker, like shit. And then the thing is, he was never fat. He was always skinny like a toothpick. You know, so he started off skinny and slim like a toothpick. And he bulked up. You know, some people are big, like are bigger like me, and they trying to slim down and gain muscle. But really, he was slim and skinny, and he gained muscle. You know, like, so maybe it was easy on him because he was never fat. You know, just like my other little bodybuilder friend, he don't do the competitions or nothing though. He was slim. And they just started bulking. They both was training together. But he just took it harder, you know, he took it, it's like a lifestyle for him. That's his lifestyle, you know. Straight bodybuilding. I don't never see him doing push-ups in the video and stuff like that. He just be lifting weights, doing squats, lifting weights, and running. There's a lot of fucking running. Not no slow ass running. Yeah. See, he never did push-ups like that. He always did lifting weights and squats. You know, but yeah, like that's what I like. I like to do push-ups. You know, I like doing my push-ups.